Hi, I'm Eric West, Senior Field Sales Agronomist for Growmark in the Northern Region. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to take population stand counts in 30-inch row corn. Why is this of importance? Well, population is an absolute critical component in achieving our max yields. The first step, as I usually do, is I usually have plenty of stakes from doing plots. So I usually use a plot stake, and I will go ahead and I'll stake it right next to corn in a row. The next step is to wheel off 17.5 feet. And why 17.5 feet? Well, in 30-inch row corn, that's equivalent to 1/1000th of an acre. So I'll go right along the row of corn here, and like I said, I'll go 17.5 feet, which is right there. Then the next step is to place your second stake at the 17.5 feet mark along that row. Well, after we have our stakes placed, the next step is to count all the viable plants in between the stakes. So we'll start with that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. The final step is this taking it times 1,000. So we know we had 36 plants, so I take 36 times 1,000. And why is that? Because we measured off 1/1000th of an acre when we wheeled it off. So in this particular spot, we'd have a population of 36,000. In most situations, if we're in fields, we'll usually do a population count in about 5 to 7 random areas to get a good gauge of what that population is in that specific field. Populations are important throughout the whole growing season, but early on it also allows us to determine another important component to maximize corn yields, and that is the uniformity of emergence. Uniformity of emergence deals with the timing. Do the plants come up at the same time or several delayed by several days? This study that you're looking at was actually done a number of years ago, but it's still very relevant to today. This was published by the North Central Regional Extension, is who published this study. And as I said, when you look at the board, you can see where we're talking about the importance of uniformity of emergence. If you look at the top line where you have a nice uniform emergence and good timing, you can see we have 100% of our maximum yield potential. Anytime we have any delays, whether it's a half-week delay or 3-week delay, it's already negatively impacting our yield potential. Then when you see what we see a little bit more often in the fields on the bottom of the chart, you'll see where we have some intermixing of things that came up early, things that maybe came up a week and a half late, and even things 3 weeks and beyond. And as common sense sort of tells us, anytime we have that going on, we're gonna have some negative impacts on our max yield potential. But also the later delays we have, where they end up sort of being weeds more in corn, then you can definitely see on that chart that it gets even worse when it comes to docking our yield. So what this really summarizes up is everything we've sort of talked about today is, at the end of the day, the end goal is to have a picket row fence with our desired population and no differences in growth stages. Today we demonstrate how to conduct or take stand counts in 30-inch row corn, and at the same time also being able to determine the uniformity emergence, which are both of those are two critical components in achieving our max yield goals. For any other information in achieving max yield goals, please contact your local crop specialist.